Bien le bonjour à tous et bienvenue pour la partie 3 de ce let's play sur Hellblade, Senua Sacrifice. Nous venions d'éliminer le dieu de l'illusion et les portes de helheim nous sommes donc désormais ouvertes. Nous devons nous y rendre. Par contre, je me rappelle plus quelle est la porte de sortie pour le coup. Bon, je suppose que je vais avoir une voix qui va arriver. Qui va se déclencher, ça voudra dire que c'est le bon côté. Pour le moment, j'ai rien. Peut-être ici. Voilà. Voilà.
She would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And as she saw them, elusive, shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. In the trees. The mountains, caves.
Avec l'eau par terre, là, j'aurais eu le ray tracing là de Nvidia, là, ou un truc, je sais plus quoi, là, oh là là, ouais, les reflets, oh là, ça aurait été génial, oh là, le ray tracing, oh mon dieu, oh. Bah non, c'est chez Ames. Donc, bon, bah, y a plus qu'à faire vraiment machine arrière à fond les ballons, quoi. Ah, c'est bien là qu'il y ait tout qui s'éclaire comme ça, que ça redonne de la couleur un petit peu au lieu. Ça apaise un petit peu.
I wonder, can you see the faces too? They're there. If you look for them.
Mother? Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over. She misses her so much.
Eh oui. La vie est ainsi faite. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Est-ce que je l'ai repéré Oui. Oh, mais ça, on a dû le... J'ai déjà dû l'enclencher. Parce qu'en fait, du coup, ça... Par là, j'y suis déjà passé, mais comme c'était tout sombre, c'est vrai qu'on reconnaît pas vraiment les lieux. Ça change du tout au tout.
With the mark of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the river of knives to Helheim.
Tu pourras traverser la rivière des couteaux vers Helheim.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. No, don't. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it. It's so dark. It's dark. The darkness. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross into hell.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came. Through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
No!
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender. Abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Oh, ça c'est bon ça. Le pont qui mène à helheim. Donc en fait là ce qu'on apprend un petit peu dans cette vidéo, cette grosse vidéo, c'est qu'en fait Senua est partie du village dans lequel elle était avec son mec là. Et elle est partie pour essayer de lutter contre ces voix dans la tête comme ça là. Je crois, je sais pas, de ce que j'ai compris. Et quand elle est revenue, ben en fait les vikings ont envahi le village de son copain et l'ont tué. Voilà.
The
Quand
gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
Et donc elle a pris la tête de son copain. Alors pourquoi la tête, j'en sais rien. Bon, ça paraît un petit peu logique quoi. On va dire c'est le truc qui a le plus de sens. Et elle veut aller à helheim pour récupérer, pour sauver son âme.
When there is a new road ahead, the only one that makes any sense.
C'est vrai que quand on joue la première fois, il y a des choses qui paraissent pas trop évidentes, mais quand on le refait la deuxième fois, par rapport à l'histoire, ça va un peu mieux quand même. Il y a des détails qu'on comprend mieux. Oh, ils peuvent chuter. Non, je vais essayer de le pousser. On va voir s'il peut le pousser lui. Ah, il veut pas. Ah, c'est bon. Bah merde alors.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another church.
Oula. Oh là, un berserker. Ah, ça rigole pas là. Là, il y a au moins 70 kilos de muscles là-dessus. Attends, je vais essayer de... Voilà. Je peux ralentir un petit peu le temps, mais bon... J'ai l'impression des fois que c'est un peu cheaté, quoi. Ah, je me suis fait doucher là. Ouh. On va temporiser tout ça un petit peu, histoire de récupérer un peu de vie. Oula. J'arrive partout là. Bon, bah ça va, ça se fait quand même. Les combats... En vrai, il n'y a rien de difficile dans le jeu. Il n'y a vraiment rien de difficile. Ok, là on va avoir un machin. Je regarde un peu vite fait s'il y a... Ok. Alors, on va déjà aller dans la grande salle. Ouais,
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
Alors, déjà, le X. Bah là, tiens, il a l'air d'être là. Voilà. Ensuite, j'ai le S et le petit poisson. Il va falloir que je monte là-haut. De toute façon. Voilà. On peut pas passer par là, je suppose. Ouais.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to hell, you may find it guarded by
Tu
a
trouveras peut-être une
giantess.
géante qui le garde.
She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
D'accord. Il va bien y avoir un truc à faire sur ce bateau là. Ah, focus. Ah oui, ah oui, d'accord. Je reconstitue un escalier quoi, d'accord. Donc, va forcément y avoir un truc ici. Le S. Non, il va peut-être plus sur le côté là, non? Attends. À moins qu'il soit sur le sol. Comme la dernière fois où je me suis fait avoir. Où c'est que tu vois un... Ah, c'est pas possible. Là non plus. Ça va être là. Ah, ouais, c'est ça. Voilà. Quand tu imagines, tu dois faire ça dans la vraie vie là. T'as un trouble qui te pousse à faire ça. À chaque fois que tu ouvres une porte, tu vois des symboles sur la porte. Tu dois les trouver dans ta maison pour pouvoir ouvrir la porte. Chaud quoi. Sinon, si tu touches la poignée de la porte, peut-être ta main elle te brûle. Putain. Oula, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Bon, on a déverrouillé la porte. Elle possède d'immenses demeures à helheim.
Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing.
Ouais, c'est pas terrible de rencontrer Elle quoi. Avec tout le temps ces gens empalés là, par le cul.
The gate. It's opening.
Who is it? It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. Dare.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Did it? It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Shannon?
No, it's
Enough.
It's a trick. It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
Ah ouais, et le jeu c'est un film. Bon, nous avons échoué à passer le pont pour atteindre Helheim. Vu que... Elle, la déesse de la mort, ou je sais plus. Ben, on n'a pas réussi à la vaincre. Ouais. On s'est fait éjecter. Et en plus de ça, on n'a même plus d'épée maintenant. J'essaie de chercher un petit peu à droite à gauche. Voir si... Parce que comme j'ai oublié quelques stèles la dernière fois que j'ai joué, je vais voir s'il n'y en a pas quelques-unes cachées là où que j'aurais pu louper ou quoi. Par contre là notre personnage il est vachement... il est pas vachement... il est affaibli donc il va pas très vite. Donc en fait finalement on va aller tout droit sinon on va mettre 600 ans.
There it is. You're imagining it. It's still in. He's gone. He's gone. Slow. How could you keep going? How could you keep going? Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? Up. See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren. And lonely.
Ah, ok, donc on apprend qu'en fait quand elle était adolescente elle sortait pas de chez elle quoi. Et que son père en gros lui interdisait de sortir on va dire. Parce qu'elle était timbrée. Y a pas des petits cailloux? Ah purée, le mur invisible, gros. Ah mais n'empêche, tu regardes là tous les bateaux vikings ou je sais pas, là, d'Arakar là, échoués comme ça, c'est bien foutu. Là. Ah c'est beau. Hein. Suivons la lumière. Ah il y a un petit truc là-bas, regardez. Oh, je sens qu'il y a une... Je sens qu'il y a quelque chose que j'ai pas... Oh. Oh, je l'avais pas vu ça la première fois.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted. Like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home. And it does not ask you to swim against it.
Super. Merci maman.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy. Swordplay under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him.
He's there.
The gloom lifted.
You can see him.
For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
Ah purée, quand celui-là je l'ai pas trouvé quoi. Oh.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister, plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Rien compris. Il faut que j'aille au niveau de l'arbre qui est là-bas tout au bout. Ça va être dur de passer par là. Parce que là on a une échelle, une porte et tout, mais je crois que c'est pour après. Putain, on en a une autre là.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. Luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Quelle histoire alors? Faut que je fasse gaffe, il y a des trucs cachés ici. Alors. Dans les bouts de bois. Après tu peux pas faire des allers-retours comme ça aussi. Ce n'est pas possible. Oh, je sens que je l'aurai pas le trophée là. De trouver toutes les stèles.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light
Pourquoi il y en a
would
une là?
stretch out to last forever.
Oh yes, oui.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. But she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Les histoires des dieux, peu importe dans quelle mythologie c'est toujours des histoires de cul. Oh, on est en train de vivre la rencontre de Senua et de son copain Dillion.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Can you see him?
You want to believe it. Is he not real?
Is he there?
You're alone in these mountains.
Is that Dillian?
Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree.
Ah, je veux que j'aille à l'arbre. J'espère que je passe par le bon chemin là.
What's he trying to tell you?
He's waiting for you by the tree.
Un bordel. Une planche de surf.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
Ouh. Ah, je suppose que là... Putain, ça en a encore une, ça. Ah, mais ça, on l'avait vu. Ça, je l'avais vu, ça.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy, and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
L'histoire n'est pas finie. Il doit y avoir un autre stèle quelque part. Quoi qu'il en soit, nous allons rentrer dans l'arbre.
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the tree of death will take you to new lands where you will fit.
Bah merde, le truc il se coupe comme ça quoi. Bon, je dois reforger l'épée de Grams. L'épée tueuse de Dieu. Bah, pour vaincre Elle finalement.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong.
Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary. Inevitable.
Oh putain, un truc caché. Ouh.
It's as if we conspire to hide death. Because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Within the burial mound, Hervor calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Bon, ce qui me fait chier, c'est que là, les deux qui sont à droite, en haut, là, je les ai loupés. Oh, j'aurai pas mon succès. Bon, c'est pas grave. On va suivre les petits drapeaux. Ah, l'entrée de la première épreuve. Allez, on y va. On va essayer de faire la première épreuve, ça devrait le faire pour cette vidéo. Allez, go.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
Oula, qu'est-ce qui lui arrive? Bon alors.
There he is. Dillian, there he is. Finally. You found him.
What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me?
You let him go again. Let him.
Just wait there. I'll find you.
Merde, c'est fermé par là.
Find him. You have to use everything you have and find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose him? How could she? Find him.
Bah alors attends. Que se passe-t-il? Ah quand je peux revenir sur mes... Sur mes pas? Non, ça me fait ressortir.
I'll find him.
Merde. Ah, je comprends plus rien, je sais plus où je suis là. Ce n'est pas le bon chemin, non mais de toute façon c'est pas grave.
Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him? Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further away.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Bon allez. Vu que c'est pas ce chemin, on passe par l'autre.
Don't touch the walls. You don't know what they might do. Turn back. She has to keep going. It's not safe here. She has to keep.
Oula, ça lui met une...
No one can save you.
Bon bah on va par là.
It's too scary.
I can hear him.
Le poisson.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Bon en fait là le truc c'est juste un labyrinthe. C'est un labyrinthe dans lequel on ne peut pas se perdre donc finalement...
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find another way. Think. Focus. Use your mind. Where's he gone? He's disappeared. You let him slip through your fingers once again. Think clearly. You have to find another way. There has to be another way. You don't recognize it.
Oui non mais il faut toujours prendre le chemin où on n'a pas éclairé quoi.
It's not him. It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick.
On va voir par là. Ah, ça a éclairé par là, on va par là.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian. What's happening? It's not
Ah.
him, it can't be. What's that sound? The voice is changing. What? That's
Oh, un rouge.
It sounds like some.
Herva ignores her father's warnings. The grave mound opens, and it seems to be full of fire. Again, Herva demands her inheritance, but her father warns her that the sword is cursed and would be the bane of her family. But he relents and brings her the sword. She leaves the island with it, but the curse holds true, and death would follow in the years to come. And so, Senua, the misdeeds of a father have cursed his daughter.
Oh. Bon, apparemment c'était pas le... C'était pas vraiment le bon chemin par là. Ah. Les voix sont de plus en plus fortes. Ok, c'est là-bas. Bien.
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him. That voice. It's not Dillion.
Oh bordel, la porte rouge. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a là derrière?
Dillion wants me to face my fears.
Dion veut que j'affronte ma peur.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
A chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Oh. Voilà comme elle s'est barrée de chez son père, comment elle a voulu rejoindre Jillian.
There's more.
Du coup, eh bien c'est le bien. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? C'est le bon moment pour arrêter cette vidéo. Donc,
It's not going to be easy.
alors du coup dans cette vidéo il se passe pas forcément grand chose. Il n'y a pas vraiment beaucoup de combats, il n'y a pas de boss, etc. Donc je sais que c'est pas forcément un let's play qui va plaire à tout le monde. Donc il faudra que je vois un petit peu à l'avenir comment faire pour appréhender ce genre de jeu, etc. Donc je verrai, je réfléchirai parce que voilà, c'est des jeux quand même qui sont assez particuliers. Bon, ben voilà. J'essaierai de réfléchir à tout ça. En tout cas, malgré tout, j'espère que cette vidéo vous aura plu. Et on se retrouve pour la partie 4. Continuer les défis de Odin et pouvoir récupérer l'épée qui nous permettra d'affronter la suite de l'histoire. Je vous fais de gros bisous, je vous dis à la prochaine. Ciao, ciao.